Hi there, Michele GeoMattix here today with a short video on doing a fake checkout when you're using ArcPad with Trimble Positions. Why would you want to do a fake checkout? There's many reasons. The reason I'm focusing on here is if you have an ArcPad project with Trimble Positions that you've already taken out into the field, collected your data, and then checked back in using Trimble Positions, and you've done your post-processing and perhaps even updated the geodatabase, and now you'd like to maybe reprocess the data using a different base station to see if it'll improve the results. The problem is, once you check data out for ArcPad, there's a little flag that gets put on your computer that says data's been checked out. I'll let you know when it's been checked back in. You go out, you do your field work, and then when you check the data back in using the Trimble Positions tool to check your data in, it says, okay, data's been checked in, and the flag goes away. So if you want to try bringing in the data fresh again, the raw GPS data from the field, you can't just do that without first having a checkout, hence the fake checkout. So that's what we're going to look at here today. So you can see I'm in ArcMap, and I've got some data in a Trimble session, and the blue color indicates that my data have already been updated, and I'd like to get rid of these data. I'm not happy with the post-processing results and try again. So I'm going to go ahead and enter an edit session, and once I'm in the edit session, I'm just going to select all of my data and delete them. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm cleaning out all the feature classes of the data. I still have the original field data in the folder on my GPS unit. I have it on my GPS unit, and I've also brought it over and saved it in a place on my PC. You need to have that original data if you're going to do your fake checkout. So let's come in here to the Trimble Positions dockable window, and I'm just going to check my data out to ArcPad. The settings should be exactly the same. I'm just going to zoom through to the last page where I want to call the folder by the same name, and I'm going to put it in a different location. So let's browse here. The original folder of ArcPad data is here. It's called Property Grounds. So this was my original checkout, and then I had already done the check-in. So for this fake checkout, I'm going to go to a folder that I created called ArcPad Checkout and choose that one. So it's going to create in there a folder called Property Grounds that's going to contain all of the data checked out for ArcPad. So everything looks good here. I'll go ahead and finish this. It was successful. Okay, now let's switch over to Windows Explorer. And I have my ArcPad Checkout folder. Here's the folder that I just created with the data to check out for ArcPad. It's my fake checkout. Meanwhile, the field data that I collected for this project last week is stored here on my PC in a folder I created called Data from Juno. So here's the Property Grounds folder that has the actual ArcPad data in it. So what I'm going to do is just copy this one and paste it in the ArcPad Checkout folder. And it says, hey, there's already a folder called Property Grounds. Do you want to overwrite it? I'm going to say yes. Okay, so that's complete. So now when I come in here to ArcMap, I can come in and check in data from ArcPad. And we'll just browse to that location, ArcPad Training, Trimble Positions Training, and then ArcPad Checkout. The AXF file in there is the one we want to check in. We'll check the contents, and there's all my raw field data that I'm checking in again as if for the first time. All right, it looks like it was successful, and now you can see that I've got the yellow boundary indicating that the data are awaiting correction, and these are the raw field data. So I can go back in and process my data, perhaps using a different base station, and see if I'm happy with those results, see what the difference is compared to what it was before. All right, thank you for watching. This is Michele GeoMattix saying happy mapping.